Welcome, fellow collectors, fellow fans, fans of my channel, fans of my voice, to another Transformers unboxing. Today we have Transformers the Movie, Studio Series 86, number 23, Autobot Ratchet. This guy, we knew was coming, because he is, of course, pretty much just a repaint of the Studio Series 86 Ironhide. This is a deluxe, not deluxe, Voyager class figure. Most of the previous Ratchets in the Generations line, I guess that's what we want to call it. Even though it's Studio Series, it's still Generations. It fits very well. They fit well together. Have been deluxes, but Ironhide and Ratchet here are Voyagers because of the parts count. Looking at the box, we have some artwork here of Ratchet. This is Ratchet with the black crest. We'll call it a crest. Instead of the red helmet. He is from the movie. He's the animated version. I have yet to see. I'm waiting for a red helmet Ratchet. Easy repaint, Hasbro. Easy repaint. Artwork on the side again. Artwork on the side, full body. Transformers the Movie logo. Leo on the bottom. Product shots in the back. I've been already flipping around this around while we are talking. And of course, there's a backdrop included. Let's get to opening this thing up. There should be no surprises here other than some redeco and a light bar. I think that's all we're going to be getting different. But we will see if there's any surprises. Alright, there's that piece of garbage. We knew that was coming. There's the instructions. I saved those. There is the background. As we see, this is the Autobot shuttle scene where they all die. Spoiler alert. 40-year spoiler alert. Is it 40 years? Oh god, it's coming up. Alright, we'll get rid of the box for now. And we'll have a look here. Now, he does come with the same guns as Ironhide, it looks like. And he is fitted in. There's no other accessories here. Okay. For some reason, I was expecting different accessories. Look at me assuming things. Red hands. I like that. Red hands. That Ratchet needs red hands. I think we've been getting white hands on Ratchet. Same background that he's attached to as the backdrop. Let's remove his blasters, like, once more. These are the same blasters as Ratchet, or Ironhide. And they are, oddly enough, cast in black plastic. Just like Ironhide. Why are these cast in black plastic? So these must be on a separate sprue. That's interesting. So they must be on a separate sprue from the regular figure. Because, as we can see, Ratchet is completely cast in white. Even and red. That's red plastic. His hands are painted red. Alright, he's free of this prison. And that's garbage. Interesting. It's just I find it interesting they use a different color sprue for those. That means they could have swapped out his weapons for something else. Then again, in the movie, I don't remember him using anything else, so maybe they're just going by what's in the movie. I thought these would be clear plastic, but they were just cast in white, painted red. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. But they're attached to clear plastic. That's awesome. That's amazing. And they got rubber bands on, holding them in because they pop right out, and they're using that notch that was pre-tooled into Ironhide. So all my predictions so far have been correct. And of course, this head sculpt is just slightly different than Ironhide. I mean, it's meant to look like Ratchet. It does look like Ratchet. And then we have these symbols here because we can't use the plus sign because the Red Cross is, of course, copyrighted and owned by the Red Cross. So we can't have those on here. But these tampos, these look like tampos, are good enough. I'm happy with them. They look like they're reminiscent enough of the Red Cross to say, hey, that's an ambulance. And then that's weird. They couldn't get the holes white, but that's fine. The paint will rub off anyway. They did a good job of painting these hands. Solid paint job. Red hand Ratchet. I don't think we normally get red hands on Ratchet. Your red hands on your Ratchet, I especially know, are important to me because of IDW and the Lost Light, where he had to paint someone's hands red to replace his own hands. If you recall that in IDW, where he stole Pharma's hands. Because Ratchet's hands were going bad, and Pharma was a dick. That's just putting it lightly. Okay, let's transform this guy. Having a look at him. Same articulation as Ironhide, same articulation as Ironhide. Good looking bot. Profile. Forward. Yeah, good looking bot. I love to see it retooled as a IDW, please. You've given us other IDW things. Comic book style. Ooh, that's weird. There's a little clearance issue, so you gotta watch when you put the head down. But transforming him should be pretty simple. There is an issue transforming... I had an issue, rather, transforming Ironhide. Let's see if this is fixed on this mold. I doubt it's going to be fixed. I found leaving those there. First off, we're going to just close his head in. Next up, we are going to pop this bottom part off. Right there. At an angle. We're going to pull this down, and we're going to swing that around like so. Hoping not to do what I just did. But that is easily remedied. Bam. There we go. Now, we can pop the bumper up, which was his backpack. Why is that not aligning right? There we go. We're going to pull the arms back. Like so. We're going to angle these upward and clip the arms inward. Like so. We're going to try to align oh, another thing. We got to pull these out. That's in there tight. There we go. Now we can put that down. We're going to try to line these with that, because later on, when that comes into play, that'll be much easier. Popping the bumper in. There's a lot of little fiddly stuff with this. And we want to make sure his waist is arranged the proper way, which I'm still not sure if I have it the proper way. Next, we can unfold his feet. And at this point is when we find out if I have assembled, if I have him lined up. Oh, yeah, these need to lift up too. Sometimes they lift up in transformation. Sometimes they don't. But that allow us to bring the unfolded feet up, forming the back of the ambulance. And then we can clip these two pieces together. These two halves. repo labels, I need a help to me, or a help me, bumper sticker. There we go. So that's all clipped in. I don't know if you heard those lovely snaps. Now next, this piece will clip in like so. Once more, we gotta try to make sure we have this aligned properly. And then next, we'll unfold the side of the legs, forming the sides of the ambulance, trying not to unclip it like I just did. There we go. And just fold it in like so. Now we're a little out of alignment there, but we should be able to bring that in. Let's get the other side going first before we try to realign. Now we should just be able to bring those in here. Something is not quite aligned here, or tight enough. There we go. Now that is aligned properly, and then we just have to push. This is the problem. With enough force, you should be able to get these together. Too much force, you will snap it. I had a heck of a time doing it last video. And any any subsequent transformations I've done myself, it also was very much a pain. You can cheat and just do this. You can cheat and do that. I feel like there was something wrong. Some engineering mistake here, where they did something backwards. But it will snap together. I promise you. It's scary, but it will snap together. There we go. Lots of effort. Maximum effort. There we go. So there is Ratchet in ambulance mode. It is the most traditional, classic ambulance mode we've seen Ratchet in recently. With all of Hasbro's attempts. Or releases. I don't think they've really been attempts to make it look like this. They've just been general releases that we've all foolishly bought and regretted immediately when the next one came out. There should be no more regrets until, for me anyway, until the IDW one comes out. But I'm fine. I'd be great. Maybe I'll have an idea. I don't know. I have too many Transformers. Does anyone else have this problem? Let me know in the comments below if you have too many Transformers. I never thought I'd say that, but I just have too many. So there he is in ambulance form to transform him back. We are going to go to this most... Oh, look at that. There's some overspray. Which is interesting because there's two different kinds of paint on there. A little bit of overspray. Not too bad, though. Oh, well, let's review the vehicle mode quick. He does roll. Everything fits tight. We got some off-color plastic here. I don't know why. Here, here, and here. This, most of all, is gray. I don't know what's going on there. You can't even really see on video. On camera. It's like, rust? It looks like rust. Like rust beginning to form underneath your... Have you ever seen that where rust is like starting to form under the paint? That's what it looks like. And it's only on this side. But it's plastic, so it can't be rust. I don't have as many paint app problems as Ironhide. I remember there being... Maybe they didn't put as much paint on these. Or these are vinyl parts. These might yellow. These might already be yellowing. That might be what's going on. This might be the vinyl plastic, vinyl white plastic. Because there are different types of plastic on here. Hasbro, stop using that vinyl plastic. Or not the vinyl. Is it vinyl or is it nylon? One of the two. Stop using that weird plastic that yellows. But we can see there's different colors here, 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 and here. On video, that shows up best here. It just is discouraging for collecting. That later on you will have a figure that looked good and now looks awful. Although, to be honest with you, a yellow ambulance is more accurate. Let's untransform this. Let's rather transform him into... Oh, that's always scary. Vehicle mode, or robot mode. By doing just the opposite. We just pull these down. Fold that back. Flip that down. Pull that back. Flip that down. Unclip that. Unclip that. Or let's do side by side first. There we go. Unclip that. Fold that in. Fold that down. And it's back to feet. There is a tab here that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. This one keeps wanting to come out. And I'm just going by the Ironhide mold here. So, if there were surprises... Well, there are no surprises, to be honest with you. I think that the biggest surprise is the paint job. The hands. The various different colors. And we're going to swing this hole around. Hey, I did not knock that down. And we can pop his abdomen back in there. We can separate his hands. Lift his head up. It's hard to get a purchase on him. There we go. Fold that piece in. Yeah, that piece is white nylon. That's off-colored. Maybe it's nylon. I don't know. Put that in there. But that is not going to be exposed if you have them in robot mode to the elements as much. Clip those pieces in. Fold his hands out. This here is the same gray. Oh, I thought I just snapped it. It's the light bar comes off. Voila. And then this piece just goes back up. And we'll clip in like so. Or is that just gravity? I think that's just gravity. Like so. And there he is. We can put him with his weapons. I still have I'm going to rather put him with some of the tools that came with the War for Cybertron Ratchet, the Walgreens exclusive. I'm glad this guy's not a Walgreens exclusive, to be honest with you. I'm glad he's just a straight up studio series. Oh, there's some silver overspray there on his wheel too. So really just some paint app issues, but nothing major. A little bit of alcohol wipes will take that off. He's a good bot, good head sculpt, good looking bot. Overall, I like him. He's exactly what I need. He's probably gonna be all the Ratchet I will ever need, unless they give me an IDW one. Hasbro, give me an IDW one. But as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video if you are still watching. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. But as always, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.